now we are ready for our next speaker. Please welcome Shane Wegener.
Can I get a show of hands for anyone that's heard of Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, or Sam Cawthorn? Can I also get a show of hands of people who have followed any of their courses, been inspired of them? Can I also get a show of hands of people who have been a little bit disenchanted about not getting full value out of those speakers and those people that inspired you? Well, today I'd like to introduce you to what I believe is a game changer. It's something what I call the black box to greatness. What this black box is something imaginary inside of our head. Everyone's got it now. It's just a matter of knowing how to program it. So what I want to show you today is how you can use that to maximize all those inspirational talks you listen to or the courses you've gone on, so you maximize the value out of that. Research shows that mindset is absolutely critical for happiness and also life satisfaction. Without the right mindset, those things are really difficult to achieve. I want to take you on a journey to show you where this black box to greatness actually came from in my life. It was a turning point. Does anyone know where they were on the 26th of November 2017? Anyone? That was a pivotal moment in my life. I'll take you back to that point in time. November 2017, I engaged a powerlifting coach. Now just stay with me. This is about powerlifting, and I realize it's probably different to what most people have been involved in, but I want to make the connection after I work through this story. So in November 2017, 6 months before that, I had engaged a powerlifting coach. I had a problem with my squat. My squat weight at that time was 140 kilos. Compared to my deadlift, it was around half what my deadlift weight. Now, for those that don't know, a deadlift is when you pick the weight up off the ground, come up, and drop it down. A squat is when you put the weight on the back and go down and lift up again. So 8 days before the 26th of November, I'd hit a new PB, which is a personal best. Now, a PB is related to yourself. It's about the best you've ever done in your life. And every time I hit a PB, it's a head spin. It's absolutely amazing. You know, it's something, it's really hard to describe unless you've experienced it. So 8 days before, I hit 210 kilos. Normally when you hit one PB, you normally wait about 30 days, 4 weeks at least, to attempt a new one. On the 26th of November, my coach suggested I try a new PB. He said, how about we go for a new PB? I thought, well, I've trusted him up to this point. I wasn't really sure. So on that day, we went through a process of getting up to a weight, warm-up weight just before the 210. I went up to 205. I squatted down, come up. I was happy with it, got it, no problems. The next weight he loaded on was another 5 kilos each side. Now this was 215 kilos. This would have been the heaviest I'd ever lifted. So I went down, squatted down, come up, got it. It was hard, but I got it. I sat down at that point. I thought, I've got 2 PBs in 8 days. That's when you've been training a while. I'd been training at that point for probably 7 or 8 years. I sat down to the side. When I sat down, I was quite relaxed. I thought I was really ecstatic. I'd got a new PB. At that point, I noticed my coach went up to the barbell and put 5 kilos either side of it. I'm looking at it thinking, who's that for? I'm thinking, I've just got a new PB. That's it, isn't it? I'm not going to do another one. I've got one in this session. I said to him, hey, Bob, what are you doing? Who's going to lift that? He turned around and said, you can lift that. I thought, what's he on? Is he trying to kill me? I've already got 215 kilos. And he said, no, I know you've got this. I sat there. And at that moment, I had a decision to make. I thought about it. When you're lifting weights like that, you get spotters each side of it. Now, I want to take you through what happened at that time. So there's a squat rack. So just imagine there's a squat rack here with the bar. Either side of it with the weights, you've got spotters each side of it. Now, what a spotter is when the weight's going down, the spotter's like this. So they track you down. So as you're going down, in case you drop it. So there's one either side of it. They're experienced. I've got my experienced powerlifting coach, which had got me up to that point. I thought, what have I got to lose? I'll trust the process. So I went in and I said, why not? Let's give this a go. So I went up to the bar, put one hand there, one hand there. I closed my eyes, fully focused on putting all my energy into that lift. I looked straight ahead, put the bar underneath me, lifted it up. Then at that moment, took multiple breaths. Mentally, I'm fully focused. Embraced. Right down the bottom, I hear the coach go, up! And I'm lifting up, thinking, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. They're going to get it. And I got up to the top. And my head was buzzing. I thought, what the hell just happened? I shouldn't have got that. The spotters helped me rack it to the powerlifting rack again. And I was a bit dumbfounded. I should not have got that. In my mind, that was not something I should have done. Okay? For me, that was a turning point in my life. I realized my limits are self-imposed. So I want to propose this black box concept. Black box to greatness can help you achieve anything you want to achieve in life. Okay, I use that in that instance. I've used it in other areas of my life. This can make you fully realize all those courses you go on, all those inspirational people you hear about. It's not about you don't have the information. Everyone at this point in time has what you need to be fully the person you need to be. This black box is a toolkit for you to support where you need to go. Now, I want to just wrap up. I want to leave you with one final thought. I've heard it said that in life, every single person lives 2 lives. The second life starts the moment you realize you only live 1 life. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, he's a big guy, isn't he? Yes. You have this relentlessness and this focus that's quite phenomenal.
Yeah.
You really do, Shane. I mean, we can see it in your eyes, this determination and this commitment, which is just inspiring. I'm inspired by your story. It's a very, very good story. And as you marry that more with your own intellectual property, you will develop a world-class framework to really nail it in this industry. I know it's still early days. You know, you've got a desk job there, the ATO and the like. But very, very similar to what I said earlier on to a previous participant. As you go on this journey and create your own IP and learn the commercial side of the industry, of personal development, thought leadership, etc., and your determination, man. Like, I see the curiosity, I see the focus. You will fast track this. You will fast track it very fast, and so I'm excited about seeing you. You know, literally take the industry by storm. I see a large practice. I see people flying in from around the world to come and do your courses, very, very similar to rooms like this that you can create, that people just want to be in your proximity. They want to follow you, they want to learn from you, etc., because your determination will inspire them all. So well done. Thank you for sharing. And I do know that from this moment on, will be a very, very significant moment in your life. Well done. Congratulations. Come on, let's give him a hand. Well done. Come on, give him a high five. Give him a high five.
Absolutely nailed it.